So hi guys, yeah, I'm back. It's been a year, hasn't it? Sorry. As I say, I haven't been out since we was last out at Sexhow Farm and check that sort of badly edited video. But what I've decided to do is take a couple of days off and just go anywhere. I didn't plan anything. So anyway, I decided to come to Castlehour, which is called Castlehour Lakeside Park. Okay. Number one, the tent pitches, I'm on non-electric. There's not a view of the lake, so I might have a walk later on. I think there is a massive lake near here, but it's certainly not lakeside. But it's cheap and it's £12, and the pitches are nicely mown. You'll see them in a minute. I found a real nice little spot in the shade because we had a heat wave yesterday. I was hoping it'd cool down a little bit today, which it has done, because I don't really summer camp, and I will be winter camping this year without a doubt. But what I thought I'd do is not do my usual sort of wild camping experience. So I'm going to go a bit upmarket and posh. So upmarket and posh for me is not in my trail tent, in my Vango. Now, because my son's looking at coming out with me, and we're going to be a bit cramped in a trail tent, what I decided to do is just buy a budget tent. So I've gone for a Ribble 3, which is from, I think, Eurohike, I think it's called. It's a budget range. I've had one before. So this is going to be a tent review as well. Now the thing is, and I've done the thing you should never do, I haven't even unwrapped the tent. It is literally as I bought it. So if there's anything missing, I'm going to be in my banshee tonight. So if you ever buy a tent, don't do that. So we're going to have a bit of a review, a bit of a chat like we do, and I hope you enjoy it. Tomorrow I'm going somewhere else, but I've booked that because it's a little gem, but I'll tell you about that probably on the next video, because I'll do a review of that site when I get there. So I'm at Castlehour, which is in North Yorkshire. Lovely part of the world. The weather's fantastic. A little bit too hot for me, but I've found a really good spot in the shade. So stick around, and it's good to see you. See you in a bit. Okay, so this is what I bought. Did I say Eurohike? Oh, Eurohike. Okay, I keep calling it Eurocamp. It is a budget tent. I have had one of these years and years ago, and it was okay, but it was £85, and it's enough to sort of sit up in, which is what I was thinking for my son. Good offer from Go Outdoors, so it was £85 from 190, or so they say. It's got a 2000 hydrostatic head. What does hydrostatic head mean? Well, basically, the higher it is, the more pressured water it'll take. So generally a 2000 is ideal for a little bit of sort of rain and a decent shower, but if it's driving rain with really heavy wind, then you might get a little bit of drippage. But to be perfectly honest, if you're buying a family tent and a nice budget tent, 2000 will do you fine. So here's the spot I found. Okay, people have been lighting fires, which is stupid because they haven't done it properly. Obviously amateurs, but I've got a nice bit of place in the shade where I am. I think that'll just do me fine. So here we go. As I say, I've just opened it. You can tell because it's all brand new look. I've quickly read the instructions. I've never pitched one of these before, but it looks pretty straightforward. So it's one of these where you put the frame in, then the outer tent, and then you sort of clip it up to it. So that's the ground sheet with the entrance there. Okay, so there's the instructions. So I've now got to get these poles sorted and get the top bit on. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to video it while I'm sort of pitching, but what I'm going to do is sort of get the basics up, and then we'll have a little bit of a chat about some sort of tips and stuff. Okay, so what I've done is, it comes with it's a 2-pole design. So basically your tent is going to go that way. Okay, so your poles are this way around. It also comes with 2 king poles for the entrance, which I think is pretty cool, and you'll see what I mean in a bit. They can be quite handy, particularly in this weather. So the poles basically go into these little sleeves here, as they always do with tents, but then they clip on. So yeah, interesting design, and not a bad one actually. It shouldn't be too hard to put on. As I say, I've never done this one before, but we'll see how we get on. So the next step then, as you can see, is, again, I've put so many tents on, this is quite obvious to me now. You have 2 little keys, and what you do is you put each end of the pole into these keys. So if you go around, you can see on that side, and that basically then tensions the tent. So a little tip is just make sure it's roughly even, how it's over the poles, which it roughly is. And I'm just going to do the other side and then we'll look at putting it up. Right, so guys, they're the poles in, and that's what you're sort of left with. It'll probably fall over now. But the entrance is zipped here, look. So all you've got to do is just gently peg it out and put the guy ropes on, and it should start to take effect. Well, actually taking the ground sheet out because you don't need it in, you put it in afterwards to get this bit right. So here we go. So as you can see, what I've done is, once you've got the poles clipped in each end, you just put that first guy line in just to pull the poles apart, and then at the end of each pen and each pole you're going to put a peg. And the good thing, because it's an outer shell type design, this, you can have it quite taut. Now, a little pitching mistake I see people make: always pitch with the door closed, and you should never be in the position where the zips can't open. If you are, you're putting too much pressure and you need to release it. It should never be like rock hard tight, particularly if you're pitching when it's damp, because when it dries it'll contract. So always pitch with the door open, and you've got that. So it's not a huge tent. For me it's big, but yeah, it looks alright. So let's get the ground sheet in and see what happens. So guys, this is proper giving me a nice little surprise. So I've unzipped the door to put the king poles in, which you get and pegged out, and that's the room inside. But look at what they've done. What a great idea. It's got little windows you can unzip. There's a windbreak lock. So when you pull it out, these open up with it, and you can unzip them, by the looks of it. Yeah, you can. I don't know why you would, but you can actually unzip them. But what a fantastic idea. Whoever at Eurohike came up with that in China, you need an award, because that's brilliant. I love that. Very clever idea. And they sort of fold away with the tent. Love it. Yeah. So let's get that ground sheet in. So, what do I think to the Eurohike Ribble 3? Well, it's a budget tent, but I think for couples, or maybe a couple with a small child, it's definitely a two-person tent, two-adult tent anyway. I think it's a damn good buy. I really do. For me, this is luxury. It's huge to me. To other people, it probably isn't, but for me, I can put my kit outside, as you can see. My bag's in there, plenty of room in there. It's like a luxury apartment to me, is this. But I think for £85, I don't think you can go wrong. It's a 2,000 head, like I said. It isn't going to be the most expensive quality at all. We know that. But 2,000 is going to easily keep you dry in the rain. You've got it in a tent inside there as well. So there is a bit of, it's good for breathing, definitely. Good for ventilation, I would say. The door thing, love it. Because it means you can sit under there in shelter. Now, you're not going to sit on there in a chair. You can't sit up in the tent, but obviously you can sort of watch the whale go by, have your porch, and then at night time you can secure it down and you're off. But I just love that idea. I'm absolutely blown away by it. You know, little things like that I think just really make it. And you can take that out as well if you want. Don't think you can. No, you can't zip it together, but you can take it out. Wind's getting up a little bit now, but it's keeping the wind off in there. So yeah, for a budget tent, a couple of people, for couples, leave your gear outside, plenty of room in there, for a couple of sleeping bags, or a double bag, whatever floats your boat, if you want to get romantic. But no, it's a cracker. So let's have a catch up. So guys, it's been a while. Good to see you again. I hope you all kept well. I hope your families are doing good, and you've got over the COVID madness, which it was, wasn't it? And we was at the back end of that on my last video last year. So time's moved on. In the UK, everything's back to normal. In some parts of the world, it's not. And my heart goes out to you. For me, it's been a busy year. I haven't had a chance to get away. A big thank you for all the likes on the videos. I know the last one on Sexhouse Farm got about 2 or 3 people going there, which is what it was all about. Didn't get a lot of views, and I don't get a lot of views. My reviews tend to get a lot of views, so I'm going to try and do a few more of them. Because what I've just suddenly realised, I've never reviewed the Van Gogh Banshee 300. Why? Because it is possibly one of the most popular tents I've ever made. It's still a buy. It is damn good quality, and I think I need to do one because it's still a tent that people are buying, and it's a bloody good tent. It's absolutely, I've had it years, and it is the best thing I've ever bought, without a doubt. So I'm going to do a review on that. Like I said last time, I hope you're getting out and about. I hope my videos inspired some people to get out and see the countryside. Whatever part of the world you're in, there's going to be somewhere you can go to. I know I get a lot of views from the States. I've noticed, and you've got a beautiful country with beautiful areas you can go camping in, and a lot of it's, permission-free wild camping, which it isn't in the UK, only in Scotland, which is still something that gets on my nerves. For me, it still is a case of, after COVID, getting abroad is still difficult. There's vaccination requirements in other countries. In the UK, the planes are flying, the economy's gone to pants. This is the time to consider getting out and about and buying a tent. Yes, I know people go for the weather, but in this country, we've had hot weather in this country. Last few weeks, it's been really hot. Don't go for the climate change stuff, it's just a summer as far as I'm concerned, and we've had a good summer. And probably be in the UK in about 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be raining. But you're looking at £2,000 or £3,000 to go out for 10 days, 2 weeks away in the sun. Okay, I get that. But if you watch my budget videos and how you can sort of get started, you can probably get yourself a nice family tent. All the essentials you need, remember the essentials, and look at my videos if you want to look at the essentials on cooking and clothing and stuff. They're probably £300. And there is some fantastic sites which are like resorts with swimming pools, bars and everything, where you might be looking at 35 quid, 40 quid a night. This is £12 a night, but this is just a basic field, and that's what I want. But give it a go. What can you lose? Go on eBay, there's tons of people selling tents with all the trimmings and all the kit for pennies. If you don't like it, you can sell your tent, but give it a go. Go and just explore and put some money back into the economy, and you might enjoy it. And if anything's putting you off, put it in the comments, and I answer every single comment. I don't get that many, and I answer every single one of these. Anything that worries you about camping or you want to ask away. I've been doing it for years. I've been a caravanner with the kids, I've done luxury, I've been in trailer tents, and I've gone back to my roots, like you all know, of just getting out and about camping. The good news is one of my boys, Adam, he wants to come camping now. He's got the bug from years ago, and he wants to come wild camping with Dad, and we're going to do a video on that, definitely. And that's why I've got this tent, because I think for him this might just be slightly better than a cramped Van Gogh maybe. Particularly if we're going to the winter, which is sort of the idea really. So just give it a go, but write in the comments why you put off, because I'm curious why you don't want to do it. Okay, because it's fun. It's took me an hour to get set up, right? Only an hour. Look, I'm all set up, look. All my stuff's there, sleeping bag's there. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and it's just great, and it's relaxing. So again, thank you so much for your views, thank you for the videos, likes, because it really is nice. I'm just a normal guy. I don't earn money, don't get commission off this. If this Eurohike could have been garbage, I'd have told you it was garbage. I had my Van Gogh in the car and it's there, so if this had have been a rubbish tent, I'd have slung it, and probably in 10 minutes I'd have been pitched ready to go instead of probably half an hour. But it is really good to see you, and I hope you're really doing well, and God bless you all. And yeah, some more videos to come. See you later, guys.